Hey, if you're a business owner, you know that workers' compensation can feel like a huge, unavoidable expense. But what if I told you you might be overpaying by thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars every single year? Well, today, we're going to show you exactly how to take back control of those costs.
Does this sound familiar? You run a safe shop, you pay your people well, but that workers' comp premium just seems to creep up and up. It can really feel like you're being penalized for your own success, right? Like it's a cost that's just completely out of your hands. But you know what? That's a myth we are about to bust.
Let's just talk real numbers for a second. $28,000. For a contractor with, say, a $200,000 annual premium, one of the credits we're talking about today could put 28 grand right back into your business. That's the average savings from just one program. Seriously, this isn't pocket change. It's a massive win for your bottom line.
And here's the thing you have to remember. Workers' comp isn't just some fixed cost you have to grit your teeth and pay. Not at all. A lot of states actually reward businesses for being proactive, for caring about safety, and for investing in their team. You just need to know how to claim those rewards.
So here's what we're going to cover. We'll look at how to control your costs and unlock these premium credits. We'll dive deep into two big ones, the drug-free workplace credit and a major one for construction, the high-wage credit. Then, we'll walk through how to claim your savings and figure out your next financial move.
All right. First up is one of the most common credits out there, the drug-free workplace program credit. I mean, this is a classic win-win situation. You create a safer, more productive place for your employees to work, and your insurance company turns around and gives you a discount for lowering your risk. It's a no-brainer.
So what exactly is a drug-free workplace program, or DFWP? It's definitely not just about putting a sign up in the break room. No, this is a formal, structured program with very specific parts, all designed to prevent substance abuse. By putting one in place, you're showing your insurer you are serious about safety, and they reward you for it with a premium credit.
And the requirements to get certified are actually pretty clear. You basically need these 5 elements: a formal written policy, a solid testing program, access to an employee assistance program, that's an EAP, plus annual education for all your employees and training for your supervisors.
And check out the payoff. These discounts are real. In Georgia, it's 7.5%. Florida, Alabama, Arkansas, they offer 5%. And look at Ohio, that credit can range from 4% all the way up to 20%. That's money taken directly off the top of your premium.
But, and this is so important, this is not a set it and forget it kind of deal. To keep getting that discount, you have to get recertified every single year. You've got to let your insurer know and show them proof that your program is still active and up to snuff. Okay, now let's talk about a credit that is specifically for the construction industry. If you're a contractor, you need to lean in for this one. It's designed to fix a basic fairness problem in how workers' comp premiums are calculated for you guys.
It's called the Contracting Classification Premium Adjustment Program. Yeah, I know. It's a mouthful. Most people just call it the CCPAP. At its heart, it's a discount for construction companies that pay their teams well. See, since your premium is based on your total payroll, when you pay higher wages, you automatically pay a higher premium, even if your job site is just as safe as a competitor who pays less. The CCPAP is here to fix that imbalance.
Let's break that down a bit more. Normally, your premium goes up right alongside your payroll. So the more you invest in skilled, high-wage workers, the more you fork over for insurance. The CCPAP basically short-circuits that formula. It applies a credit that levels the playing field, making sure you aren't financially punished for being a good employer.
And that is really the spirit of this program. It exists in over 20 states to reward contractors who invest in a skilled, stable, and high-wage workforce. It's a recognition that these employers are often safer and more efficient, and it adjusts their premium to reflect that reality.
So what's this look like in actual dollars and cents? Well, the average credit is a whopping 14%. Remember that $28,000 figure from the beginning? Yeah, that's based on this average. But the potential range is even wider. Some contractors see credits anywhere from 5 to 20%, depending on their state and their specific wages.
Okay, so you're eligible, you're excited. How do you actually get the money? This is the part where you, the business owner, have to be proactive. These savings are almost never automatic. You have to go after them.
So here's the general game plan. First, you either implement the program, like the DFWP, or you confirm you're eligible for something like the CCPAP.
Next, you got to gather all your data. For the CCPAP, that means your payroll and the total hours your team worked. Then you fill out the specific application for your state and send it in. For CCPAP, you often have to get it to the NCCI within 180 days of your policy starting. Then boom, the credit usually gets applied at your next renewal.
And you're going to get familiar with the NCCI, that's the National Council on Compensation Insurance. Especially for the CCPAP, they're the ones in many states who process the paperwork, figure out your credit, and then tell your insurance carrier how much to give you.
And I absolutely cannot stress this enough. Just like the drug-free credit, this is an annual thing. The source material is crystal clear. It says the CCPFP must be applied for every year. So if you got it last year, that's awesome, but it won't just roll over. You have to reapply to keep those savings coming.
So we've just uncovered two huge opportunities for you to lower your workers' comp costs. The big question now is, what are you going to do with this information when you get back to the office?
Let's just recap the big takeaways. Number 1, your workers' comp costs are manageable. 2, programs like the drug-free workplace credit give you real discounts for being safe. 3, if you're a high-wage construction employer, the CCPAP is a must-have. And finally, none of this just happens on its own. It takes a proactive annual application.
Your absolute first step is to pick up the phone and call your insurance broker or agent. They are your partners in this. You need to ask them specifically about the drug-free workplace premium credit and the contracting classification premium adjustment program, the CCPAP, in your state. They can help you figure out if you're eligible and walk you through the whole process.
And that really brings us to the final and most important question. After seeing these potential discounts, after seeing that there's a clear path to get them, you just have to ask yourself, what savings are you leaving on the table right now? Don't wait for your renewal to come around. Start that conversation today.